With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Buffalo Bills. Just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports.
I bring down ratings so heavy and curse the head. No more talk. Put him in the shit and you keep off. That you trying to end up. If I end up bad, I end up. You just soft type. Fake up dog type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog. Blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing right away is Dart. That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. Now this looks like a design run. And he'll get forward for a fumble. Aiden Hutchinson, the former first-rounder, in on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Saints' 39-yard line.
What is this?
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Benson. Good running inside the 25. And he'll be taken down. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Bills first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Second down and 3. Shotgun. It's done. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Let's go.
That is caught outside on the RPO. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
At the 10-yard line.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. There's a short one caught by Kraft. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On second down, Dart. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Corey Horton. Touchdown, Buffalo. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown.
35-yard line.
McCarthy now going to start with a pass. It's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive. On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 31, here is second down and 7. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And that'll set up fourth down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. Now he'll work his way out right. And this will be knocked down. It's incomplete, but there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Set to go now on first and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That's to the rookie out of Arizona, Ted McMillan. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3 at the 19-yard line.
He'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he'll get it down to the 12. And that'll give him a new set of downs from in close.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Gonna go off tackle this time to the left. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Now it's 2nd and 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, New Orleans. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Saints come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Get this complete to Horton. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's a designed run. But he goes nowhere. Ball doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go, and here's Dart. That's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop.
It's a turnover on down.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and 9.
Brings up second down.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll drop this for Blue. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
On second down, here's McCarthy. He'll be forced outright. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
From the 35, here's second down and 6. Now McCarthy. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up third down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
That's caught left side. It's complete. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Owned back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown Saints. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Now for the point after. He's got it. The Saints will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Operating from the gun, it's Dark. High-headed defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Throwing is Dark. And this is going to be caught we say out of that. So, incomplete pass.
Trey Amos on the coverage.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first down, here's McCarthy. Forced out wide, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Game to add the PAT. Got it. And the Bills will tie things up. We are all even at 14. To level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Start on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. To throw is McCarthy. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To the air, on third down is McCarthy. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And on third down, that ball incomplete. And Mitchell, the intended target. And it's going to be fourth down.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's third and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on fourth down. So I don't love third and short, bomb, punt. I do love third and short, okay, you fail, I'm going to go for it on fourth down.
That's going to be caught.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
On first and 10, here's Benson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Taken down by Kirby Joseph. A gain of 4 brings up second down. At the
They'll break the
40-yard
huddle.
line.
It's second and 5. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Humphrey, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 5.
The complete. Down the sideline. And he'll take this one in. Here's Walker. Touchdown, Bills. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry in the carry part, Greg. That was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The motion man here is Mitchell. Now in the first play, running right, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how he wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Saints first down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
Little miscommunication there, now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he is going to have the Saints first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. New Orleans, 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. That is caught at the 3. And he is out of bounds. third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Go again from the 3. It is second and goal. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jordan Mason. Touchdown, New Orleans.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understand here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and before goes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone. They come away with a touchdown.
We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Here's a run to begin this third quarter, and he'll get about 5.
He was brought down at number 26. Brings up second down.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 4. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's complete to Mason. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Adonai Mitchell, touchdown Saints. No problem there on the extra point, and the Saints go up by 17, 28-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds. From the 42-yard line, here's second and 3. To throw is Dart. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, Buffalo.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Dart. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Complete, and he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Third and long, and Dart is going to throw. Pass right side, going to be taken in by Walker. And he will go all the way. Kev Walker, touchdown Bills. His second catch of the game, and both have gone for touchdowns.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Working out of the shotgun, and the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
He'll look deep, left sideline. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
McMillan, the man in motion. On second down, here's McCarthy. Has caught. That's Lane. He'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another first down.
Sometimes that's all it takes. Just that little extra second you allow your wide receiver to continue to work open by the ability to move the pocket. Buy time with your feet, but remain a passer.
A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, New Orleans. Now a give up the middle. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up second and 4.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. This one caught before. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. but only a yard down to the 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
A little closer. Here's second and goal. They'll throw with him again. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
They'll look to throw for it with McCarthy. Forced out to his right. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on third.
And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, New Orleans. The PAT, up and good. Saints will go up by 7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. He's going to keep it. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. On second down, Dart. This one complete downfield to Walker. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball, and while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry. The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Out of a gun, here comes Dart. Going up top. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Corey Horton. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
To the ground, a first down run. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Here's a 2nd and 12. To throw is McCarthy. Open man downfield. It's Mitchell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 33 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. Pushed out to his right. This is intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. Inside the 20. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The motion man here is Mitchell. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Kincaid. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. On play action, here's McCarthy. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient. but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards. First and 10. To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. He's got it at about the 8. And it'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head?
And he's got another one. Jaden Blue. Touchdown Saints. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year.
The kick is good.
The game-tying touchdown here in the 4th quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this 4th quarter lead.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice.
A big hole. And he's into the end zone yet again. That's Walker. Touchdown, Bills. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the 4th quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. On the ground is Mason. And he's going to have the Saints first down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on 3rd down. Yes, it is the 4th quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up a first down.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll drop this to Blue. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd down. At the Bills.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid.
8-yard pickup. First down, New Orleans.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's to Kincaid once again. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Here's first down. Throwing again is McCarthy. On throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder. The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets them another first down. To the air once more is McCarthy. Now a screen set up for Blue. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Second down, goal to go. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. He pulls it in around the 5. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. It took away all the options, and now it is 4th and goal. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. I had to take a chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted.
File this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
New Orleans, 3rd and final timeout. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Bills bringing on their punting unit as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. So it's a win here for the Bills. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago. Squad with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.